Hello Afrowax and welcome to the new build. I thought because it's November we should carry on with the spooky theme, but here we are. This is the hidden side, Newbury High School. So that's the front of the box there. Let's have a look at the other side. So that's what we can expect it to look like. There looks like there's some quite good minifigures in it. I mean, he just looks like he's got food poisoning, doesn't he? Quite like this feature of the tongue there. Oh, I mean, that definitely looks like me with flu, so that's something to look forward to. Oh, I found out that the ghost dog has a name called Spencer. So here we go. I don't know whether this is just going to be a facade, i.e. it's just that there aren't going to be rooms inside, but we shall find out in due course. All right then, let's get going. Now, before we get going, I've got a confession to make, Afrowax. I'm afraid that I've done an unauthorised off-camera build. I'm apologise, but here it is. I'm going to show it to you now. So it's one of the monster series, and I did this because I was looking for little elements and minifigures for the mansion, but this actually proved a rather marvellous little build. And if I show you this feature, can you see that? Isn't that brilliant? It's got a light brick inside there. I think that's absolutely brilliant, that, and that moves, and anyway, it was quite a nice little build. So anyway, sorry I didn't share it with you. Sorry. I imagine that there will be an adjudication from Mr. Graham Triggs that moves as well. It's quite good, isn't it? I really love the, let me pull it in. I just love the detail on this bit. Look, if you can see, if I put my hand around it, these are great. But this is absolutely wonderful. I absolutely love the use of the light brick in there for making a laser. Brilliant. Rather good Frankenstein's monster as well. Hello. Yeah, all right, let's get on with the build. So, quite a sizable book here, which I was not really expecting. It doesn't feel as if it's going to be an enormous build. There are 9 bags, and they don't look massively significant. Oh, that was satisfying. So let's have a look at the stickers, shall we? Interesting that they've got brick stickers. Oh look, Mr. Graham Triggs, we've got broken windows. That'll keep him happy. And what we got here? A lot of school-based things for notice boards. Cafe things. Well, maybe we are getting some interior rooms. Okay, so that's our stickers. Now we'll get our book out. Voila. Quite chunky. That's not insignificant, I would say. Right then, we've got anything interesting at the front? Let's have a look. As you know, I always like I like it when there's intel on our minifigures, but you know, there it is. All right then, let's get going with bag one, and we'll do the knot. Right then, here we go. We've got some new colours I'm noticing today. Mind you, where are you, Jamie Wally Whaley? You've been missing in action for quite some time. Mr. Graham Triggs may have to make an adjudication about that. I mean, I have suggested, have I not, that in the absence of Jamie Wally Whaley, that Mr. Sean Pigott should take up the colour naming duties. I think we can certainly bring him off the subs bench. Don't you, Mr. Graham Triggs? Adjudication on that, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, if this doesn't take long, this first bag, because it looks a bit small to my eye, but then I've got myself slightly used to the enormo bags from the Haunted Mansion. But if this comes in like at 20 minutes or something, which it might, we don't know, it might, then I might do bag two as well. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now then, bag one, it looks to me as if it's going to be quite straightforward, structural build. So we might feel that we want a little bit more at the end of this. So I'm being quite cack-handed. Now, I'm quite glad in many respects that there has been a break between this build and the Haunted Mansion build, because I can tell you, do you remember there was a three bag build on one day to get it done in time, and I can tell you in no uncertain terms that both Mr. Graham Triggs and the sensei Bevis Musson had plenty to say about it. They had plenty to say, and you know, I will quite happily share the criticism that was being laid at my feet. You know, J'accuse was very much sort of Mr. Graham Triggs's raison d'etre. That basically I was being a little bit slapdash, and I just got a little bit overexcited. I think that's a fair criticism. I'll take, you know, I'll take it on board. I think it's fair. I do. The dogs are going crackers. absolutely crackers indoors. Might be someone at the door. Who knows? Or le postman. The only downside to doing these hidden side builds for you, of course, is that you don't get to see the proper full glory of them, because the best bit about them is obviously then using your smartphone and pointing it at it, and all manner of ghouls and ghosts come forth, which is quite good. Right, so okay, so that's like that. I think basically what Mr. Graham Triggs wants from me is just for me to take my time. Okay, all right, Mr. Graham Triggs. Oh, look, that's good. I mean, I think it's fair enough, but we can have, you know, a leisurely build. Don't always have to be rushing. Also, I've handed my book in, which I can't tell you the relief. Now, that goes... No. Sometimes I find it very difficult to work out how these bits go. Is it like that? Yes, I think it is. Right. So that's there. Now we have some bits that I've certainly never had before. So we're going to have two of these. One for that. And one for that. It's basically a massive hinge. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. So it goes... I wasn't expecting that. Is that there? And two of those, again, that goes there. Did you see, I posted it on Twitter, that somebody, oh, it's just amazing, built a life-size Central Perk. It's just extraordinary. Life-size version of the Lego kit. It's incredible. Look it up if you can. It's just wonderful. How do people get those jobs? Like, seriously, how do you get a job to be a professional builder of Lego? Like, I mean, do they advertise? Was there an advert put out that just said, hello, we need people to build a life-size version of Central Perk, please can you apply here? I mean, where do you see these jobs advertised? That's mostly what I would like to know. No, something's gone badly wrong here. And I'll tell you for white. No, it's all gone wrong. I got the first one wrong. I think this needs to be very hard. No, it's round that way. No, it's not. It's like that. It's that. Okay, it's that. It's that. And then it's that. Right, let's try this again, shall we? It's a tricky beginning. No, like that. No, that's wrong as well. This makes 0 sense. Right, let's just try again. Let's try again. Okay, right, now then. Right, so it's on the second one in. That's on there. That's there. Then that. Then that. Surely I've got it right now. Yes, I think so. She's fuming. 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 Fuming angry. Yes, I've got it right now. Got it right now. Pippin! Oh no. She's furious. Absolutely furious. No. Oh, I might have to go and stop this. Stop the woofing pup. Let me put this one in. Thank you. Be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. Of course, she was woofing at Maggie, who is who is the spaniel next door. Of course she was. Of course she was. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. Oh, I've omitted to show you something, and it's an amazing. Are you ready? Look! I've never had that colour doodah before. That's a rarity, that is. Of course, Bevis will now say, oh no, they come in all the colours. Well, I've never had one like that before, so. Okay. right. Quite hard to. No, I think it's like that and that. Okay. That's a nice colour. I mean, Jamie Wally-Whaley, if you are still there, I'd like a colouring for this, please. If not, then we pass to the Deputy, Mr. Sean Piggott. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Would you like? No, I think it's all. I think this angle is fine for while we're doing this, but I think I'll do an up and over once we get going. Right, put that there. Here comes another bit. I'm going to do the minifigure last today. That's interesting, you might say. Is that because you forgot to do it after the Pearson? Shush now, full wax. Shush your little heads. Just because I didn't do the minifigure in the right order, it doesn't mean I forgot a side. It does mean I forgot. Shh. Shh. Yeah. That's the I forgot to do the minifigure lullaby. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I have finished. Seems to be going on and on. Now that I've finished, well, I haven't finished my book, but at least I've handed draft 1 in. I'm hoping that I can start the blankety blank club build, but I have been giving it some thought, and I'm going to base it on the Central Perk one, because obviously that is a TV set. Thought that made sense. And also because they've got that, it's got a quite patterned floor, so I wondered if the best way to tackle that might be the way they did it with the Central Perk build. Anyway, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Another rather lovely green. Feel free, Sean Piggott. Feel free. Feel free to get involved with that. I hope this gentle, very careful pace is being noted by the VAR. And also you'll note there has been no sassing, nil sassing yet of Mr. Musson. Well, no. Hang on, is that right? Yes. I mean, I can't guarantee that the no sassing is going to continue, because as we know, I must never learn from my mistakes. Never. Never, never, never learn. Must never learn. But you know, I'm not saying that I'm never going to sass Mr. Bevis Musson again, but clearly today there has been no sassing as of yet. As of yet. Looks like some stairs. I wonder if this is like the steps up to the school. Smells like it, doesn't it? Ooh, now, have we had these before? Have we had one of those before? I'm not sure we have, so let's give it up. Thank you. Now we can join that on here. Okay. And now, I think that slots in there. Okay. So it's not attached yet, but it's in situ. There. Ah, there. Okay. So, put that there. In comes this one. A lot of bits. Oh, we're doing this again, look. This is a nice colour. Could we have a colouring for that, please? Very nice. Oops.
Voila. Okay. Oh no, it's this again. It's this again. It's this bit again where I cannot get my head round it. Okay, it's that. Okay, I think I've got it right this time. Then we've got these again. So, such a bother when they're not immediately attached down, I must say. Oh, I tell you what, it's a relief to have got that book off. I'm doing that since May. I mean, that won't be the end of it, obviously. There will be second draft and probably third and fourth draft, but the first draft's always the worst. It's just get it down, get it done. It's the hardest part, but it's done. And really, the next bit, it should be quite enjoyable. I always enjoy the editing process. Some people really don't. Some people absolutely hate it, but I really like it. We're almost there. Goes here. Interesting shape. That's there. And now, let me just get my bearings. Let me get my bearing. Oh, something's come off. There we are. So the A's up there. That's there. And this comes in. Ah, it comes in here. Right. So that clicks on there. Okay. Oh, now this bit that we're making, this is primarily for the app, the Hidden Things app. This will be something you spin, and then your phone it either goes for the red or the yellow or the blue or the grey, and then according to what colour you're doing, that determines what ghosts you're going to see on your phone. It's quite good. It's good. It's good. Now that's going over here. See that it spins. Okay, so that is bag one, and now we'll do our minifigure. Let's make him. They must always be terrified, as far as I'm concerned. That's a rather neat little hood, isn't it? Now I do believe these minifigures have got names on the box, so bear with. Bear with, please. Bear with. Yeah, he's called Jack. Quite liking that scar on his cheek. That's Jack, and he gets. Now this is clever. Can you see that? That's a smartphone with a ghost on, so he's obviously playing the game. So right, so we have our first minifigure. He will go and stand over there. Now by reckoning that I mean it's a shortish build, but you know, we will listen to Mr. Graham Triggs and slow and steady as she goes. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is this. Let me just have a little look back. Oh yeah, they went on here. It's just here. Missed these bits. Voila. And voila. Okay, there we go. So nice, colourful, structural build. Bag one, and we're off. See you tomorrow.